And I'm going to try this again. I was just flapping away, and then my damn shit just screws up as usual. God damn, it drives me nuts. Certain things that you just do, you don't understand what goes wrong. I never have. Now I'm trying to get set back up, and man, it's ridiculous. I am going to try this again. Remember, hit the like button, hit the share button. And let's try to get busy again if I can remember how to do this. Jesus, H Christ, that fucking drives me nuts, man. Try to see if we can't bring this back up and running right. There we go. All right. Please come in and tell me about this, because I have no idea. I'm hearing everything going through my headphones just fine, and I'm looking at my graphs and everything looks good. I didn't pay attention that one of them was sitting dead, and I got it figured out, so I think I'm back up and running now. But Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. That drives me nuts, because you don't turn it off. You just certain ways you're supposed to set it up, man. It will go. Oh my God, it drives me fucking crazy. Anyway, remember to smash that like button, smash that share button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, just YouTube at Biscuit, where I try to talk a lot of Cowboys whenever my equipment don't mess up. But it tends to mess up every time I go live, which is one of the reasons why I don't go live very often. I just usually do uploads and let you guys watch them at your own whenever you want. But tonight I decided I was going to start going live. I thought I had all this figured out, but it's annoying. Because I had some guys coming in on TikTok too, and they started telling me, hey, we can't hear you. They can hear my backup music. They can hear my theme music. But they could not hear my microphone. That just, what the hell? Jesus Christ. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. Hey, obviously, we're coming up on OTAs. We've had a pretty interesting offseason. And, man, I'm just really fucking out of the mood right now. I'm just so pissed that all that happened, man. While I've been sitting there just recording everything, recording dead air. Getting back to the Cowboys. I'm trying to get back in gear here. This is it just goes through me when that happens. Maybe I need to take a chill pill a little bit more, but man, it just pisses me off. It really does. It's every time I go live. You know, and if I do an upload, I can catch all that and go back and edit and all that stuff. But you're going live, you can't. It's there. Take it or leave it. And obviously you wouldn't get in shit, so. Anyway, OTA starts off Monday. Like I was saying last night, that's when, the drama, it will start. Whether if you're going... whether or not if Pickens shows up for OTAs, media's going to be all over him, and if he don't, the media's going to be talking about him. One way or another, it's going to be crazy. So, but going back to what I was saying earlier, I was talking about our offensive line and how we have got to really fix our red zone offense. Our red zone offense has drove me crazy for several years. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure everything's working, but man, I tell you what, I had a pretty good thing going. Everything just screwed up, and that just tell you it does something to me. It drives me absolutely batshit crazy because I'm checking my graphs. Everything looks like it's working. So, But anyway, I want to get back to the offensive line and think about the red zone, because I think we've got potential to have a really, really solid offensive line. Obviously, having 3 first-round draft picks on it, we should have one of the best offensive lines in football. Obviously, we got some question marks on it. Personally, I like I said, I'm on Team Tyler Guyton because I was predicting the Cowboys to draft him way before, I think a month before the draft even started a couple years ago, because I just seen that I knew they were going to be drafting somewhere down the bottom of the first round, and it just made sense because Tyron Smith had been sent away, and we drafted Tyler Smith to be actually a left guard, not a left tackle, even though I know that if they push him out to left tackle, he could damn well handle it because he did his rookie year when Tyron went down with that I forget. I don't know if it was a leg injury or arm. I can't remember, but it was a pretty horrific one. A muscle got torn off the bone or something, and he had to have surgery. He was out for 11 weeks and into the season. It happened actually in OTAs, and they moved Tyler Smith out to left tackle, which that's the position he played in college when he played for Tulsa, and he was fantastic. I mean, as a rookie, he made Pro Bowl. They talked about that that'd probably be the position he'll play, but they didn't own up to it because they moved him back to left guard once Tyron came back, and then, of course, the next year they had a couple older guys that played that position, and they kept Tyler at left guard, and he's an All-Pro there. I mean, he made first team All-Pro his second year as a left guard. So if the census say you're left guard, you're All-Pro at left guard, you're going to stay at left guard, and I get that. So that's where Tyler Guyton has to come in. Now, Tyler Guyton he's got the long arms, he's big, he's tall. He kind of reminds me of Flozell Adams. That's why I like it. And he just has to stay healthy. I think his main issue was, trying to stay healthy. He gotten hurt a few times. If you come in, please get them like buttons up, man. Hit them likes, get them up a little bit for me, please. Man, I just think he would. If he stays healthy, that's where we can give him the best benefit of the doubt. Obviously, he's had some bad work out there. He's had some good work too. I personally believe that he will step up, and this is his third year. I think he's going to step up this year, and he's going to come into his own. He's going to be very good. Now, I'm not going to push it like I think of what Tyler Booker will do this year. I think Tyler Booker's going to be all pro. I think he's going to go all pro. I really do. He came in last year. I wasn't even looking at him. I wasn't even looking at an offensive lineman to be drafted by us last year because I was all team weapons. I wanted Ted McMillan so bad. And, of course, we didn't get him, and they drafted Tyler Booker. But at the same time, I had no idea what was going on behind the scenes when they made that trade for George Pickens, and it all panned out great. Obviously, we know what went wrong in the offseason last year, man. The Michael Parsons fiasco, that's just here and there. We know what all happened, but Booker stepped up, and if you want to see some good stuff from him, man, he took on some pretty stout tackles last year, and he held his own. Ask Jalen Carter. I watched that video, man. He's just dominating, dude. And Jalen Carter ain't no pushover. So, but Booker, there was a lot of talk that he was going to that he would hold his own. That, of course, Eagle fans there last time he played Georgia and Alabama, blah blah blah. Yeah. Well, I get it. But it didn't happen last year. Booker, I think, will be all pro this year. whether it's first team or second team, I think he has a possibility of being first team. He is pretty damn good. He's really good. And, of course, out there at right tackle, we've got an issue of going on with Steele. Steele is who he is. He's not going to just one day turn out to be the greatest right tackle in football. That's just not going to happen. And he's 29 years old. He is who he is, and we just got to know that he is a mauler. When we run the ball out to the right, he handles business out there. He handles the business out there. That's no doubt. Dang. You come in, hit the likes button. Get them likes up for me. Let me get seen. But so yeah, I'm just gonna just stick to what I'm saying. I think he's gonna be all pro. BB's turned out to be a very, very solid center. I just think our offensive line should dominate this year. We should get out there and we should get behind it, and we should use our fullback, and let's get in these end zones, man. Let's get down and get across the goal line. We get into the red zone. Let's get very tough. And for God's sakes, let's stop getting so passive once we get past the 50-yard line because we have this kicker with an amazing leg. I don't care about that. That's why I was like, well, if he's asking too much money, let him go, because we can get another kicker in here that can only kick 40-yard touchdowns. 40-yard field goals. That's going to force us to go get some touchdowns. And that's what I was like thinking, okay, but don't get me wrong, Aubrey's awesome, and having him is a big plus. But I just don't like the idea when we get past 50-yard line, we always get so damn passive because of him. And I don't want that. I want to get aggressive down inside the red zone big time. I want to use our fullback. I want to use our like I was thinking that maybe use Phil Maffa more down in there. Obviously our running back 2 is going to be is going to start come next week. Obviously the odds-on favorite right now is Davis to be our backup our running back number 2, should I say? And obviously, Blue's probably going to get his chance. And we all looked at him last year and we were told a lot of bullshit because I really didn't see the hype that was coming by him. The highlights that I saw of him, it looked like it was all against the same team, so it must have been one game. So, but he did get 1,000 yards. So, and there's also another running back we just picked up I think it was undrafted free agent. I forget his name, but I think he too come from Tulsa, to be honest. So I'm not real sure. Yeah, I think he did come from Tulsa, and so we'll get a chance to see what he's like. And I was watching Boss just for a couple seconds, and he was running some film on him, and he can move the pile a little bit, But the running back that impressed me the most last year was in training, well, not training camp, but in preseason, and that was Phil Maffa. I had seen him play a few times at Clemson, and really not much, but the fact that he got all those touchdowns tells me that he's like a goal line runner. So, and that's something we desperately need. So, hit them like buttons. Get them likes up for me. Yeah, I'm coming. So, I really was impressed with him big time. I think a lot of people was. And then they put him like they said he got hurt in preseason. I didn't see him get hurt. I think it was more of they placed him onto the practice squad. I think it was more like for developmental reasons and getting him prepared. Maybe he did have a slight injury. They had the nurse. I don't know, but I tell you what, he was solid in the preseason last year. So I wanted to see him get into some games last year and get and see what he could do, but we didn't get that because our 1-2 punch was supposed to be Williams and Sanders last year, and for the most part, they were a good 1-2 punch. If you really think about it, just Sanders got hurt, and I just don't. Still ain't forgave him for fumbling that ball against the damn game one last year. Even though he more than made up with it as we went, he had some pretty good plays he made. But until he got hurt, then he got hurt, he was done. Of course, I don't know if he's coming back. I ain't heard a damn thing about him, but I know he's not going to be on the Cowboys team this year. So then they brought Davis in, and he played some good football last year. He really did. So he's going to get he's the odds-on favorite to be our running back number 2, unless we actually go and look for one. Now, personally, I've said that I would assume that we try to stay in-house, because if we're going to make a trade, I'd love it for it to be an edge rusher. But it really doesn't like it could happen, but I'm still holding on to faith. Bring on Max, man. I'm not stopping. Max, come on, Max. Come on, Jerry. You still got the resources to trade for that guy. So, but it is what it is. I mean, there's we're going to be coming up on some contracts. Obviously, the biggest one we got to worry about right now is Pickens, and see what we do with him going forward. He's going to play on the franchise tag this year, and I'm just hoping that, as far as it goes, that they don't try to tag him again next year, because that's killing the cap, man. It doesn't make sense. It never has made sense to me. So I was just checking when I'm looking at all my monitors, man. I got my phone I got to use for TikTok, and because TikTok doesn't run through my computer very good. They got blocks. It's made for mobile, so that's why I run my TikTok through my phone. And so I'm trying to stick up to who's chatting in there. Seeing my buddy Pete over here, my cousin in front of me here on Facebook. Thanks for coming in, guys. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Sorry, Pete, man. I was looking at other things, dude. I was having a hard time with my software again tonight. It's the story of my life, so it is what it is. But anyway, I'll go through here and start reading them now. I definitely got to read what the hell you're saying. Oh my God. I already said that, Pete. I told about the bubblegum machine, and that come from my mom, so I have no idea. I don't remember it. Like I said, I do not ever not remember not being a Cowboys fan. So, and you start talking shit, I will ignore you prick. There you go. My buddy Pete here, man. He's a big time Eagles fan, and we have a lot of fun with one another online. And he's getting the last laugh a lot here lately. I mean, last few years. Goddamn, his team's been in the Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl. My damn team can't get out of the damn divisional round. And I'm so badly wanting to face the Philadelphia Eagles in a playoff game one time. I just want to see it. I want to see Dak Prescott, the way he plays against the damn Philadelphia Eagles. I want to see him do it in a playoff game. Obviously, Dak's playoff record is not very good at all. It is what it is, and you gotta hold him accountable. There's just no ifs, ands, buts about it. You gotta hold him accountable, and I gotta hold my quarterback accountable. He's had some good playoff games. Don't get me wrong, but the bad outweigh the good when you're not getting out of the divisional round. I don't care how good you was against the damn Packers that first year. I don't care how good you was against the Rams. End of the day, you were sent home both times. And then you lay an egg 2 years in a row with the 49ers. Those things add up, and I'm not even going to talk about that last goddamn 49er game. I'm sorry, that Packer game. I have never got past that. The Cowboys have never redeemed themselves over that. And this is going on 3 years now. It's time. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, you're one of the hottest teams going into the playoffs, and it's like your team didn't even practice or prepare or nothing. Your quarterback and wide receiver are fighting each other because they don't know that they're not on the right page. How can two guys that just went through Dak throwing for what did you do that year? 4,400 yards and 30-some touchdowns, and CeeDee Lamb got 1,700 yards and 11 touchdowns that year. There's no way that should have happened. There's just no way. But it did. It did. And the defense, for some reason, Dan Quinn put the defense into a dime package the whole damn game. I never understood that after that team had played man-to-man all season. Things just wasn't right that day. And the Cowboys paid the ultimate price. It was bad. It was real bad. So, we got to get past that, man. As fans, we deserve something better than that. That was terrible. I mean, I remember, man, I tell you what, my pride was hurt that day. It's been hurt ever since. I'm going to try to brighten this up a little bit here. But as fans, we should they owe us. They owe us a better outing than that, because that was, we've never gotten over it. We have never gotten over it. You really like Dak, Pete? Oh, wow. I got to give you some gunfire on that one. Wow. Okay. See, that's where I go, Pete. I don't hate the players of the Philadelphia Eagles. Hell, they're fucking good. It's the team. It's the team. That bird shit, that baby shit green, that
Kiss my entire ass.
I just, it's not the players, because I would take AJ Brown in a minute. I would take Jalen Carter in a minute. Hell, I think I was campaigning all in this offseason, hoping that we end up with Reed Blankenship as a free agent. Also was looking at Nakobe Dean. So, yeah, there's players there that are really, really good. But we got some players that's pretty damn good, too. It's just they can't put it together, and I don't understand it. I have never understood it. But my buddy Pete here, I would love for the Cowboys and the Eagles to face each other. Because it made me sick a few years ago when the Washington Commanders, what the fuck you want to call them? The Commanders face each other for the NFC Championship. That should have been Dallas and Eagles a long time ago. It made me sick. Everybody did. But there's a clause. And I got to give old Jerry Jones credit on this one, man. When he made that trade to the Packers, there's a clause somewhere in that contract and in that trade clause that he is not to end up at Philadelphia. And I think that's actually bullshit, that they could put a clause like that in somebody's contract, because if you're trading your guy away, and that's what we did. We traded Parsons away. What he goes and does after that is on him. You got what you got out of it. Okay. You've ended up with Kenny Clark, Quinnen Williams, and now you've got a first-round draft pick in Malachi Lawrence, and you got another first-round draft pick in Caleb Downs. So you've done something with the fact that you got the trade, that you got the trade clause. I mean the draft picks. He's done his due diligence. What the Packers do with him is their business. That's not the Cowboys' business. So I didn't understand that. I think that's stupid. And I call bullshit when I see it. You know, like everybody wanting to ban that damn rugby play, that tush push. Obviously, I don't give a damn about that play. I hate that play. But the biggest slap in the face to that play is just fucking beat it. Fucking beat it. When they go to, if you can get under them and stop that damn play, that's the biggest slap in the face, because normally it's on a fourth down, you're getting the ball. They're not getting a touchdown, or you're stopping them from because a lot of times they're using that on to get a first down or a touchdown. And if you stop them, then you're getting the ball. So I'm not just one of these guys who's going to go out here and say, no, we got to ban the tush push. I'm not that guy. I just pissed off that the Cowboys never thought of it, because honestly, it's a hell of a fucking play. It really is. It's a hell of a fucking play. It just, they thought of it. They became the originators of it, and they used the damn thing. Now, I've seen them use it. They get down inside that goal line. They'll use it one right after another. I've seen them do it. They'll switch it up too. I've seen them switch it up and confuse everybody. But it's their play. Stop it. That's the biggest slap in the face you can give them. Is just stop that play. Stop it. And that's what makes that would make my day. But as far as banning it, nah. Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
The only thing I think needs to be banned is that fucking idiot out there at Oklahoma City, man. That flopping dude, man. I do not like SGA's game. I'm sorry. I don't. I grew up in the 80s in the 80s and balled in the 90s, man. And we didn't do all that dumb shit. We just got out there and played some damn ball. What happens, happens. But every damn time that dude shoots a shot, he falls down. Oh, I got hit. Every little kid in the damn nation is watching this idiot out here doing this. And is kids going to grow up playing basketball? Because you're going to emulate your heroes. You know, I was a kid, I was emulating, trying to emulate, Dr. J or something. Imagine my big ass trying to emulate Dr. J. But that's who we looked up to. Michael Jordan, that's who we looked up to. Larry Bird, you want to shoot the big three from Larry Bird. Kids look up to this, and they see this idiot flopping around like that. I just do not like his game. I hope that San Antonio goes into Oklahoma City this next game and fucks their world up, man. Get rid of that shit. That is something I'm dead set against, because I think that's just cheating. Their referees should just start throwing a tackle on them, man, for that shit. I'm sorry. Tush push is one thing. Flopping around like an idiot. Play some fucking ball. One thing you tush push is playing ball. It's man on man. It's hat on hat. It's ball. Anyway. But let's talk, huh? I'm talking. What you got to say? One of these days I'll send you an invite, Pete, and we'll do a show together, man. How about that? Exactly. Physicality. But honestly, tell me what you think about SGA. I know you're an old school baller like I was, man. So what do you think about that stupid shit? Every time that dude goes up for a shot, he falls. Trying to get a damn call. I just don't like that. I don't like it. I thought LeBron was bad, but this idiot, man, is ridiculous. And I'm so glad Jay Will on ESPN called that shit out today, that he can't watch that. He don't want to see that. That's not ball to him. I can't stand it. Here I am talking football, and I get to talking about that idiot, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. But I hope San Antonio beats their ass. I just don't want to see that kid, that guy. And I know he's got talent. He can play some damn basketball. But my God. Yeah. He's got talent, and he can play some ball. But man, all you want to do is go to the free throw line? That's ridiculous. Come on, man. People are paying thousands and thousands of dollars to go watch you play. And you flop around like that? I can't stand it. I do not like that guy's game. I can't stand it. So, people want to say something about that shit and then talk about the damn tush push. Tush push is straight up, man, hat on hat football, and I've got nothing against it. I don't like it, and I damn sure hate it when they do it to the Cowboys. But if you want to fucking get even with that, just stop it. Figure out how to be more physical than they are on that play. There's got to be a way. I mean, the rugby says you got to get low. So, hell, bring in some offensive linemen. I don't know. Bring in big old boys in there. Figure out how the hell, because it's them big old offensive linemen that's running you over. So, figure out a way to stop it. And stop this bullshit of wanting to start these stupid ass, what do you call them papers you signed about wanting to get it banned. Fuck that, man. Petitions. Stop that shit. Play the damn play. Beat it. It's not against the rules. It's a quarterback sneak. All he's doing is following his damn line. That's all he's doing. They're just got two guys behind him pushing him. And what really irritates me about them, that's cheating. Man, they've been doing that shit for years. They really have. Not as potent, because they literally line the damn play up and say, this is what we're doing. A lot of times the guys would fake it, thinking that they're going to hand it off to your running back, and then the quarterback would sneak it. Then the running back would come in and push. This play, they just put some big old boys behind the quarterbacks, and by God, we're gonna push him right across the damn line. Stop it. And that's what it takes. Just stop the damn play. Don't ban it. Stop it. Come on, think of something original, man. Can you? Think of something original. Come on now. Cowgirls, get the fuck out of here. I just would like to see, I hope they get back to the playoffs this year. I think all points and purposes, and when you look at it on paper, they can. It's just it's just got to happen on the field. We can sit here and say, Cowboys have got a monster schedule. We don't know how good this is going to really turn out to be. Nobody's seen the Patriots and the damn Seahawks last year being as good as they was. I damn sure didn't see it. I'll be admitted. I actually made a bet that Seahawks would win 7 games. Of course, I was pissed off that DeMarcus Lawrence left us and said what he said, and then made us eat our damn words because he backed them up. He said, I can't win a Super Bowl in Dallas. So he went somewhere else and he won a Super Bowl. I can't fault him for that. I cannot fault him for that. I hate it because, DeMarcus Lawrence is my guy. He's one of my favorite players. But nobody's seen that shit coming. So last year, it should be tell you. I mean, just because a team on paper, everybody last year thought the Eagles were probably going to go back again. I mean, I know you did. Everybody thought the Eagles probably was going to be just as dominant. Because the Eagles are a good football team. I'm not taking nothing away. I fucking can't stand them, but they are a solid football team. I don't care for their quarterback, but he does his job. So I can't argue that. They have a very, very, very solid running back. I can't argue they got a fucking hell of a offensive line, so I can't argue none of this. So even though I think they got, I think one of them's retired. They probably got to start thinking about rebuilding that line here pretty soon. So, honestly, cousin, I'm gonna go public right here and now and say the Patriots don't make the playoffs. I'm gonna say that right now. I don't think they make the playoffs. I don't think the Patriots will make the playoffs. I'm going to say it now. And Jay, I've told you a million times, put your money where your mouth is. You say that every goddamn year. Sometimes you're going to be right. Hell, a broken clock's right twice a day. So, got to check out what's going on over here on TikTok. But if you come in, please hit that like button, hit that share button. I appreciate that. Oh, Pete. Broncos. You know what? They probably will go back to the playoffs. I just don't think the Patriots will. Hell, is the Patriots even going to have their coach? Or is he going to be in, I don't know, going through a little bit with his marriage, I think, right now. But then again, I think that the NFL needs to back off of some of this shit, man. People do what they do, okay? It's none of nobody's business. If Vrabel wanted to have an affair with that ESPN reporter, that's with them. That's between all four of the people involved here, their spouses, and they need to handle that. Keep it out of the damn public, man. That's just ridiculous. But it is what it is when you're in the public eye. You live in the public eye, and it is what it is. So, I don't think they're going back to the playoffs. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. But, man, they got such an easy route last year. And then when they got to face a solid defense, they got their ass handed to them. So I know everybody's like, well, they got to the Super Bowl. Yeah. It's like bad weather and a hurt quarterback from the Broncos, and it just like opened up the door for them. They didn't face no adversity. Fuck. Cowboys go to the damn playoffs and they get in their own damn way. Nothing opens up for them like that. They run into a damn Packers team that's ready to bust their ass. Oh, man, I still ain't got back. I still ain't got over that. I'm not catching what you're saying here. Oh, you're saying that they won't make you don't think the Cowboys are going to go to the playoffs? You're right, cousin. You're right. It's nobody's business. But happen to be a ESPN reporter and a big time big name coach, also former big player. It's then all of a sudden their families are probably going through a lot right now too. So it is what it is. I'm going to say the Cowboys do go to the playoffs as a wild card. I think, honestly, I think they can win the division, but it's going to be hard because Eagles, according to the schedule, I know we can go back to the schedules, and I look at that 6 game that the Cowboys have to face coming up. Those 6 games in a row, man. Woo! They're going to Rio, and they're playing. They're starting off with New York. Then they play Washington. Then they got to go play the Ravens in Rio. There's some other things they got to play. Oh, they got to come back and play the Texans. And I know everybody's talking about, well, the Texans defense. Man, fuck that. You guys forgot about the Cowboys offense, and Texans offense ain't shit. They're terrible. We'll see if their quarterback makes some strides to be better this year, but he hasn't been good since his rookie year. Take care, Pete. Love you, bro. So I'm really not worried about. I mean, I was watching these kids yesterday on a podcast, and they were irritating me bad. Some of the shit they were saying. I mean, they were just trolling, and when you talk, I just whatever. I wish to God I could have said something to these idiots, but I was at work, didn't have a chance to. So it is what it is. We get trolled. It's all right. You win the Super Bowl, they want to talk to the Cowboys. Cowboys don't make the playoffs. Yeah, they're still dominating the media. You know why? Because we are the media. We are the world. Oh, wow. That's been great, guys. Like I say, I come in and I try to go live, and a lot of times my software messes up, and it really irritates me so bad. Because when I do an upload, I can just fix it on the spot. I'm sorry, I can edit everything out and fix it. But when I'm on live, I have to really go through the shit, and so I got to shut it down and figure out what it was. And if I'd have seen this one graph wasn't working, I could have fixed it real easy, but I didn't see it. So I had to shut it down, start over, and here I am. And anyway, I'm going to shut it down for the night, and I appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with me. I appreciate when you do check out my videos. Please hit that like button and hit that share button. And remember, until next time, I'm going to get my cursor back up. Until next time, you know what it is. We them boys. Have a good one.